Okay, hey Lindsay. I want to have a little chat and talk about physical therapy. If you want to debunk any myths, you can, or just share like the best things about physical therapy. And so, whoever doesn't know, this is Lindsey Wagner. She is a physical therapist and athletic trainer at Faith in Motion in Hurricane, West Virginia. She works with all kinds of population, and she is amazing and has a great story. And so I wanted her to give us some wisdom today about how we can take better care of our bodies. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions. So thank you, Lindsay. Tell me just a little bit about what your motivation was to become a physical therapist.
So really my motivation with all this started back in sports, just from simple ankle injuries and then wanting to not have that pain, how do I start to rehab this injury myself? So I really just got interested in like athletic injury, which led to athletic training. And then an athletic training school, I liked the sports injury, but the rehab is really what spoke to me the most. I always liked rehab hours. I do like on-field coverage, but rehab hours were always my favorite part. So then I just decided to go on to PT school and foresee out being able to learn to rehab everything.
Nice. Well, I mean, you're like on the path, right? Why not go all the way?
Yeah.
So that's good. That's really cool. I know as a parent, knowing that there's an athletic trainer on the field, though, it does make you feel so much better. Like it just makes you feel more secure. So I know that work is very, very important as well. Okay, so tell me what you think is the number one thing that holds a person back from healing after an injury. It's kind of a broad question. So wherever you want to go with it.
I honestly feel like the biggest thing that I run into, I feel like, is everybody waits. Nobody wants to come
Mm,
and ask. They want to just try to rest it out or try a
yep.
bunch of home remedies, which I love home remedies as much as the next person. But a lot of times I feel like we're really the people holding ourselves back. Just knowing when to ask help and
Mhm.
just starting the process because we all want to say we're too busy, and we do. We have busy lives, but sometimes just going and having, a 30 to 60-minute conversation with someone could be the difference in months of hurting and, changing that timeline from weeks and weeks or months and months of pain to, cutting that down to maybe just a week or a couple weeks or immediately starting to have some pain reduction.
That is really resonating with me on two fronts. Number one, the people that I work with weight loss and health, I mean, wait and wait and wait until they're overwhelmed and really, really frustrated. So I get that. Like, if you would just come to me months or years ago, like, we wouldn't be where you are. Like, we could have got your health habits in check and you would be feeling amazing right now. But the second thing is personally, I've been through an injury where, I probably should have been in PT sooner, but I think everybody waits is going to be my mantra for the day. Because I waited. I was that person who was like, oh, PT is going to take too much time. And like, I just don't have time to be injured. And, months and months later, ended up having a surgery. And that like totally took me off, the field and on the bench and, totally disrupted my life. And if I'd just gone and taken care of myself and gotten the rest and the care I needed, like, it would have been a game changer. So thank you for saying that. That's really, I did not expect you to say that, but that is absolute perfect. Okay, so what's your one favorite rehab exercise or modality to prescribe? Like, if you had to pick a favorite, like, what do you think is the best therapy?
So that is always a hard question. Everyone wants to ask that, but I'm very different in the fact that I love a bunch of rehab and different therapies. One that a lot of people don't know as much about that I really do enjoy is more vestibular therapy. So the dizziness type of room spinning, because those treatments can be super short. It can be like one, two treatments and done. So I really love treating some of that type of stuff. But that's like I can't give one exercise because they're all like I treat so many body parts, so it's so hard to
Mhm.
classify down to like this is the exercise I love more than anything because it's so patient and person dependent.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well that works. Yeah. And well, I think the vestibular therapy is something that the average person, I'm gonna say doesn't even know exists.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I have this vertigo or this, this, issue with dizziness, and like there's actually a cure, like that it's not a medicine. Like what? I don't think most people seriously know that. Like I hope that
No.
someone hears this today who's like, boom, mind blown when they hear that.
Yeah,
Okay,
everyone's
cool.
like, "You go to PT for that?" Yes, yes, we do.
Yeah. Right? There are probably like you would probably like blow our minds with the things that we could go to PT for that we didn't think we could go to physical therapy for, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. We pretty much do anything from the face to the toes.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. So what's your typical workout personally? How do you keep your body healthy and strong, injury free?
I wouldn't say injury free because even I'm active and I like to pick up risky sports. Like I picked up snowboarding this year. So even the active PT, my bank account loves the fact I'm a PT because I also accidentally injure myself while recreational sports. But really, I try to lift 3 times a week. And then I don't do the best with running and cardio come winter time. But when it's summertime, I try to get in like 2 or 3 running days. I like the
Mhm.
heat outside. But I was gonna say in the winter time, I'm working on getting an elliptical for my home gym, so that I do more cardio throughout the winter.
Nice. Okay, so if someone is not injured, what do you think if they could only do like 1 to 2 exercises? What do you think are the best exercises to do to prevent injury and just to really stay strong in general?
So really, I mean, if it goes, the big two that a lot of people speak about are squats and deadlifts
Mhm.
because you're gonna get functional full body. Your arms are holding on to the weight, so you're getting some arms and back and everything. So really, I feel like a squat, if you're gonna do 2 exercises and only, squat and deadlift are two of the
Nice.
biggest.
Okay. I love both of those. That's good. All right. So, how does it feel to you to be able to be in the role of caring for someone who's healing, and being able to serve people in your profession? Like, what does that mean to you?
I mean, it's why I decided to go to school for as long as I did. I personally have always, I take it very highly. I take as far as helping someone. It's someone's life that I'm able to change. So any little change or anything to that person, you get really attached to everyone.
Mhm.
So that's like you make lasting relationships, and it's just very touching to be able to help someone out and to be able to like get them back to their goal of being able to play with their grandkid or picking their kid up or back to a sport. Um, Being able to walk up the steps again so they can go visit someone. I mean,
Mhm.
there's nothing that can be any more bittersweet than hitting a goal with someone.
Yeah, it can be life changing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell me the truth and I won't tell anyone. Who is your favorite patient? Do you have a favorite patient that you have worked with or that you work with right now? It's okay, play favorites.
I was gonna
You
say
don't have to say their name.
I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I do love to. I love working with the teenage girls. I'm not gonna lie. I have a soft spot for all the young females, and teaching them how to lift and teaching them, the proper ways and things, because I don't want to see them injured, and they're so cute too.
Yeah, as a mom of a teenage girl and a tween girl, I think they're adorable. And I think too, anytime you help a young lady become stronger, then
Hmm.
she'll make a bigger ripple effect in the world, right?
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I love that. Thank you. All right, you're awesome. So, whoever watches this, you can connect with Lindsey. I'll share her contact info. Connect with her either to pick her brain and ask questions of a physical therapist, or if you want to schedule a consult with her. She has all kinds of great services she offers at Faith in Motion, and easy to get to. I've been to the facility, really pretty space, comfortable, safe, no judgment, really, really good place to go and get your care. So, and I know you have people even drive for 30 minutes or an hour to get to your
Oh, all the time.
clinic. So I don't care where you are, just get to see Lindsey, get your stuff taken care of. And don't wait, right? Don't wait to take care of
Yes.
your injury. Don't ignore the pain in your foot, in your back, in your shoulder. Like, go to see if there's a simple fix in your ear and let her fix you. So thank you, Lindsay. You're amazing. I appreciate you so much.